Right, so we have a builder that we actually need to put down and 2 war attacks that we need to do. I'm also going to check to see if we actually got an attack. Outside of that, we have 2 days left and 3,500 points that we actually need to get going. So let's get into it. I got attacked by this guy yesterday, and I'm not entirely sure what he's trying to do. Warden is on ground. He doesn't funnel. Early Warden ability, and everything just goes horribly wrong for him. He has the fireball. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, guys, if you are farming out there and you are using air tanks, do yourself a favor and funnel. Even this guy has all his heroes, so he actually can do the funnel. That's just a tip here. Just clear out one section, send the king/queen on the other, and then have a narrow path for your air attack, so whether it be super dragon, normal dragons, dragon riders, which are getting a buff very soon. Just do something that makes more sense than this. But yeah, let's get into the attacks actually. I also have a new base outside of me actually trying to open this protein drink, but I have a new base that I want to show you guys. It's right here. This is what I'm going to be using for the final 2-3 wars that we're going to do in the clan, and I'm going to see if I can link it to it below if this is something that you want. But yeah, it's a pretty good looking base in my opinion, and yeah, that's really it. That's just what I wanted to show you guys. Make sure to hydrate. But we are back on the Town Hall 17 account. We do in fact have, let's get some troops in here. We do in fact have a builder, well 4, but we can only really upgrade 1 or 3 things at a time, because the only thing we are in need of upgrading are these new defenses. And we're going to do the flame spinner. We're going to upgrade it to level 8 here. It's going to take 2 days. Boom, amazing. Right, next thing is we want to figure out what has happened in war. We actually got 3-star. This was the old base, so this one right here, let's just 4 speed through this. So an RC charge right in here clears out the path, probably for coming on the top side, I would presume. Nope, bottom side. Okay, sends everything in, tries to funnel the outside, broad funnel with the queen, king, and a lord launcher. I'm guessing he's trying to see if he could get into the town hall, and actually ends up working. Overgrowth the last bit, recovering here. Pretty good attack, to be honest. Pretty decent attack. This was well executed, and yeah, we got 3-star. Too bad. That's our bad. We should have had a better base. But we have 2 attacks ourselves. And is there anything on the top? Not really. We probably should start to see if we can clear and get a 3-star. Not really a max base here. This looks to appear like a fairly new Town Hall 17. We have the Root Rider attack strategy right here. This is what I used back in Clan War League. Few modifications, but really strong attack strategy. I would probably like, do we want to get the monolith or do we want to get the, I would probably more so like the single target inferno here. 3, 4, and there we go. And 3, 4. She is gonna go here. Okay, should go in now. Awesome, there we go. We're gonna waste quite a few spells here just to get that single target, but it's gonna be worth it. Getting out of there, let's do some of funneling, and then we are sending in the king and the queen like so. So they're going to be moving on the outside. We're going to have to wall break in, broad funnel like this, root riders if I can find them, like so. Down we have so much we need to put down. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And yes, that is it. Okay, we're in. Now let's actually do an early rage right here, and let's actually use, once the Royal Champion is in there, we're going to use the Warden ability as well, and we're using the King ability like so. That should be good. Let's actually overgrowth on this left side just to move things over here. We're pretty much losing all of our root riders. I don't know what happened there. Let's freeze on the scatter shot. Funnel right here. We are actually in. Do we need to rage late? No, we don't. Well, yes, we do. We don't need to rage early is what I meant. We still have the last bit of the Clan Castle troops. I feel like I messed up here. I don't exactly know why my root lines just kind of get absolutely demolished. But that is the case that we have. We have a minute on the clock. We have no abilities, but only one rage. I'm going to rage up here just to take out that single target Inferno. Otherwise, that's going to cause us a lot of trouble. We get the Queen down, and we go invisible, which is amazing. We still have all 4 heroes up, so I'm still smashed, but a little bit wonky here. It's been a while since I've been doing war attacks with this attack strategy, so yeah, either way, we get the 3-star done. Awesome. There we go. Amazing. Right, I'm going to recover, and then we're going to do another one. Okay, next up we have this base right here. We also need to get a 3-star. I would say that we'd probably like, yeah, we can skeleton spell that one. So let's go in from the top side right here. And the reason why is that I can put a skeleton spell down on this multi-gear tower, so it doesn't really do anything. And then I can get in right like this, and then Super Baron from behind, and we can invis, and we can get in towards that Expo and multi-archer tower. The Super Baron is taking down some of those buildings, and it's invis. Please, Fox, thank you. Bomb tower is going to go down. Where's he moving? Oh, we can actually get them on. This is fantastic. And invis, there we go. We actually pulled the CC, that's fine. 2, 3, 4, and invis, yes, there we go. No hook tower, which is amazing. Let's actually not take out all of that, and maybe we can take down the bomb tower. Maybe. Yes, we can. Okay, let's get out of there. And we are gonna go with the ice golem. We're gonna go like so, and there we go. Then we're gonna do the skeleton spell as promised. Root Riders in like this. This looks good. And then the healer zone and the RC. And we'll send in a wall breaker just to see if we can get in and open. We actually can. Amazing. What happened with that RC? Hello, can we funnel, please? Hopefully that will go a little bit to the left. Maybe, yes, and then in towards the actual, let's actually freeze in here, like so, and we have the rage, and in a second we're gonna pop that warden ability. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. There we go, that's a good warden ability. Cool, Queen is gonna die off, but that's okay. We still have the RC ability, which we are gonna use now, which was bad because then we enter into the king, so I'm gonna rage. And there we go, so we still have a couple of spears left, and the king ability. There we go. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. And a lot of cleanup on the top side. We're a little bit tight on time here, but hopefully the RC and these troops down here can help clutch up. King ability now is probably the best we can do. We actually get the cleanup right there. There we go. Okay, another 3-star, guys. Make sure to hydrate. 30 seconds left. 95. 96. 97. And last 3 here with the Warden and the slowest troops in the game. As Golem, Giant, and Giants. And a couple of Root Riders as well. There we go. 2 and 3 stars. That's awesome. Now, the next thing we want to do is we actually want to see if we can do some live attacks with different attack strategy. I want to test out, have something in my backhand should these nerfs or buffs that they are actually be valuable for us. Okay, let's see if we can attack this. So what have we cooked up? Well, we have actually cooked up the RC mass charge, or whatever you want to call it, with the Dragon Riders. I also want to try the Super Hog Riders, and I would like to try the new approach with the Fireball, given that the healers are getting above, so that is also something that we need to take care of. So what do we actually want to enter from? Probably from the top here. I'm going to start with the ability. Not entirely sure if that is the best way to do it, but that is what we're going to do this time around. Then I'm going to put 1 minion down on that. where are we going to go? We're going to go in towards this area right here. So let's put down the invis. There we go. If we hit a spot where we can take out a lot, actually kind of right here, we are going to rage up then. If you don't and you just clear smaller buildings so out of corners and all of that, then probably not the best to use the rage spell on. Now in this case, we are actually taking out the town hall. We're going to probably take out the fire spitter as well. Let's end this again. There we go. We almost got locked on by that, what's it called, monolith. It's difficult to time and talk. We might actually go for, where are we going to go? Oh, we are going to go up. Okay, I was about to say we might go for the scatter shot, but we actually didn't. And we're going to take down with the aura. Now, next thing is the queen ability like so. Then we are going to go in with the balloons, dragon riders, and the minion prints, and then on the top right here we're going to send everything else in. Now we're waiting a little bit on the warden ability, just because we can, I'm basically going to say, and we're going to do right now. We caught the stone slammer as well, so that's going to be following through. Make sure that you are aware that the warden ability with the change is not gonna be as OP as before, so you can't just hit it and then it's gonna be, you know, all the time. It's only when they're inside the actual you know, aura of the warden. Now right here we can actually just freeze that, and they're going to target that one dragon rider and it's going to tank everything whilst it's have that ice block spell on it. So that's a really nice thing you can do. Just hit one that tanks everything. It could also be a balloon if you can actually make it hit, but I mean complete overkill. And right now they are not even buffed yet, so imagine that. Let's get out of here before we hit the 3-star, because we actually don't want the trophies. I'm not sure if I want to go to Legends League just yet, but we do really, I forgot to take a what's it called, I forgot to actually get a quest or whatever it's called. We do need some attacks here, so the video is going to be a little bit longer. I do really want to have some points on the board. I want to make sure that you guys are aware of what I'm trying to do in terms of trialing attack strategies, doing war attacks, all that good stuff that kind of just, you know, has you watch me play essentially, and then you can go out and do the same. Bear in mind, if you have the RC, this attack strategy works on lower town halls. I've used it for town hall 12 or 13, 14, and now on 15 on my mini account, so that is something that you can use. Where do we want to go? We're going to go for the mortar and then in towards the monolith, which is actually kind of cool. 3, 4, I'm actually going to invis on top of it, and I'm going to invis there. We don't die, we die. Okay, that's horrible. That's actually horrible. Do we get to take down? Okay, at least we do that. Do we also get that? No, we don't. Okay, so what do we do here then? Well, we do this. We do dragon riders, like so. And we are going to invis right here, basically just to see if we can distract a little bit. Now, let's use the warden ability now. Probably a bit too early. I'm not sure if we're going to get the 3-star on this one. I messed up with the RC. It's so crucial because we have everything invested into that RC in terms of spells, and that's, if you don't get the value with it, it's going to be sort of horrible. And I ice blocked the wrong thing. I thought I could hit the outmost dragon rider and I didn't, so I just froze everything in place whilst it took damage. We lost the Grand Warden as well here, so that's not ideal either. What can we do? We might be able to actually invis the minion print here. 2, 3, 4, and invis again. 2, 3, 4, invis again. 3, 4, and yeah, I mean, we're pretty much at an impasse right here. We can't really get much else. Can we freeze here? Yeah, no, not really, not really. I should have put all of them down if I wanted to do that. Yeah, not ideal, guys. You can fail with this. If you fail your RC charge, if you have a bad entrance, if the queen dies off immediately, a lot of good stuff can happen that will just absolutely destroy everything. So yeah, let's just swag that spell and get the hell out of here. Okay, we're gonna end it on a terrible note because I'm just gonna take this dude because he has so much, and yeah, you guys are gonna hate me for it because this is a Town Hall 15 and I'm a Town Hall 17, so I'm probably gonna absolutely obliterate this unless I fail again. Probably not. Two-shotting everything with the spear, kind of insane. Let's take that down. She's gonna move down towards the bottom side. There we go, and that was the last spear. Let's inverse. She's going to move down, like so. 4, here we go. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. There we go, and we're going to rage right here. Like so. So we take down basically everything right here in the core. And the Town Hall is going to go down as well, so we don't have to think about that poison that could have messed us up if we did have to think about it, I'm guessing. Okay, we're going to go all the way through there. Let's put some extra down here. We're going to take down that air defense as well, and that tower right there. So we could essentially just move like so and have everything in like this. Yeah. This looks awesome. Cool. Can they actually get in and get that? Let's use the mini prince ability early, just because the mini prince ability, if you can get it off early and then delay the ward ability for later, that generally speaking is going to get you the most value. Let's use the ward ability now that we're in towards the queen and the scanner shot. Stone Slammer is still alive. Bear in mind, you can't use, I can show you, you can't actually freeze, you can't use the ice block on siege machines, so, you know, be careful if you think that that's something you can do for your strategy. You can't. It's not, it doesn't work like that. It has to be an actual troop. If you do exit the, you know, smash the, what's it called, the Stone Slammer, then you can in fact do it. Right, let's get out of here because I don't need the 3-star. That's going to end it off. We do get some of this. We do get the star bonus. We almost finished a quest. I'm going to continue on with this later today. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did end up watching the whole thing, please consider subscribing. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Cheers.